What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the chronically charismatic Dr. Disaster. And is there a more pathetic response to scrutiny than erasing one's social media account and trying to hide everything that you've been saying?
If so powerful you are, why leave?
These woke, progressive shitlibs always behave like such hotshots, but they run away once the world notices what they're up to. Let's look at today's example. Some months ago, news floated around that in GTA 6, the writers were being asked to be nice to transgender and other minorities. Now, anyone who's played GTA knows that these people that make that game are renowned for taking the piss out of everyone. They make fun of everyone. So, what they're asking for here is special privileges for these people, which is absolutely asinine and runs counter to everything that GTA stands for. The entire point of Grand Theft Auto is to be edgy. It was always punk rock, so to speak, to be able to perform horrible acts while the game made fun of literally everyone. It is not punk rock, conversely, to go along with corporate pansy guidelines. I'm not even sure what the purpose of a GTA that censors itself even is.
What are you trying to convince me of exactly? That you're as useless as an asshole right here?
Well, thanks to Madam Savvy over on X, we now have an idea as to why Rockstar is censoring itself in this game. Apparently, this is due to a group called OMG, or Outmaking Games. It's an organization made up of a shitload of Rocksteady employees, not to be confused with Rockstar. But anyhow, the group's entire mission is to push DEI bullshit into video games. They seem particularly obsessed with LGBT garbage. Apparently, if every frame of every video game doesn't contain at least one LGBT person in it, somehow that's a grave injustice. These are the most insufferable sorts of people imaginable.
There's a name for you ladies, but it isn't used in high society. Outside of a kennel.
Well, based on a thread on X posted by Madam Savvy, it appears that these dingleberries over at OMG are responsible for the crap that we're hearing about over at Rockstar. They apparently exerted influence on the company using their connections to the UK government. They wrote an open letter to Rockstar asking them to remove jokes about LGBT stuff in GTA 5, which was apparently amplified by UKIE, a middleman between the UK government and the private sector, and Rockstar apparently obliged. They were super proud over at OMG to announce that they had done this, but immediately after Madam Savvy exposed them for being worthless, insignificant rats in the dark who infest places where we aren't looking, they deleted their X account.
That's what I thought. You're a gutless turd.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster 1. But we've got a lot to unpack with all this GTA stuff here. There's a lot of information to get to, so we are going to take a look at Madam Savvy's post on X, where she wrote, "Want to know who could possibly influence Rockstar Games and GTA? I'm sure you all remember the articles floating around about GTA 5 randomly removing transphobic content, but of course leaving in every other harmful joke about everyone else. And of course, as we looked at a minute ago, there are articles talking about the writers of GTA 6 being asked to leave LGBT folks alone as well. But anyhow, continuing on. But did you ever wonder who actually triggered that change? It's a group called OMG, Out Making Games. This is directly connected to UKIE, a middleman between government/policy and entertainment. If you want to do business and possibly have a voice in Parliament and you have a UK location, you are practically forced to work with these individuals. James Dodd runs UKIE's DEI sector. He works on OMG, and he put a lame quote of his not only on Martin Tripp Associates websites, but front and center on Raise the Game pledge page, which is a DEI pledge. Martin Tripp Associates installs C-suite level people into companies. Their website is horrifying. Do I think GTA is done for because of this? Normies will buy the crap out of it day one, that's all I know. Do I think they'll be reined in and not allowed to make whatever joke they want? Absolutely. And that is an important point. For anyone out there who might think that GTA 6 will be damaged by this in any significant way, that just isn't realistic. This is basically the biggest IP around in video games, so there's virtually no way for GTA to fail. But of course, that is why these progressive shitlibs are so hell-bent on infesting it, because they know damn well that they can inject their nonsense into it, and it will survive, at least for a while. And I gotta be honest, as much as I can't stand the looks of games like Dustborn and Concord, I have to give them respect for being new franchises. They didn't ruin something that we love. They created something new for the modern audience. But the fact that those types of games don't sell is why these people slink around in the dark spaces trying to poison the things that people actually enjoy with their unpopular shit. And here is one of the images that Savvy included in her post. It appears to be from the OMG website, and it says, "Last year, we wrote an open letter to Rockstar calling on them to remove transphobic content from GTA 5's next-gen release. We're thrilled to say that it appears they have. Although there has been no official announcement from Rockstar, the GTA community has reported on specific instances where the content has been changed or removed." Here is the actual open letter that they wrote. I'll read a snippet of it. It says, "Dear Rockstar Games, we are Out Making Games, a group of hundreds of LGBTQ+ games professionals working in the UK games industry. You probably know some of us as individuals. In fact, you probably employ some of us. Your games are awesome. We really love them. Millions of people play them, and as a result, they have a huge cultural impact. What you put in your games can have real-world consequences and influences the way players see the world and treat people. We are writing to you regarding the Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced and Expanded Edition scheduled for release in 2022. We were prompted by this Kotaku article, which recaps specific examples from the original release that are transphobic and connects them to the real-world consequences of transphobia. Given this is an enhanced and expanded edition, change is a selling point. This is a great opportunity to remove transphobic elements from the game and have a positive impact on the new generation of players who will pick up a copy." Madam Savvy then goes on to explain on X that these people are DEI obsessed and that they are at least partially funded by Rocksteady, not to be confused with Rockstar once again, but Rocksteady, the makers of the Batman Arkham games. You may remember that we talked about the new Batman Arkham game that was announced a few weeks back. Yeah, this is just one more nail in that game's coffin. These people at that company are entirely obsessed with progressive political nonsense, and attempting to use Batman from the Arkham series as a smokescreen is not going to get me to trust them again. As I said in my video on the subject, that game is toast. There's a reason that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was so saturated with all the LGBT stuff. Apparently, there's a ton of crossover between Rocksteady employees and OMG members, but what is really amusing is that almost immediately after Savvy posted this thread, OMG deleted their X account. Savvy posted this on X saying, "In 40 minutes, tweets from 2021 and 2022 gone. OMG deleted their entire Twitter account. It seems I've struck a nerve. You lot do know that I've been sitting on this for nearly a year and already archived everything. Also, why delete the account? Need to clean it up?" And that is absolutely hilarious. It seems that Savvy was entirely prepared for the go-to tactics of these progressive cowards who talk shit behind closed doors but tuck tail like cockroaches the moment that light is shown on them. But that's the story, at least in broad strokes. Be sure to check out Savvy's thread on X. She does a really nice job going over information about specific members of the group and what they've been up to, but really, what we have here is a bunch of activists with an outsized level of influence compared to the popularity of their cause. People like this have doomed Rocksteady. The new Batman Arkham project is going to struggle in the wake of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which, at this point, seems like a direct result of these OMG turds. What a project that was when you think about it. They had Sweet Baby and OMG working on it. That being said, Rockstar also seems to be influenced by these people as well, though the extent of it remains to be seen. GTA 6 is obviously going to sell extraordinarily well, as we all know, but I wonder if any of this will have any kind of an effect. Time will tell. But I'm going to leave it there. Drop your mockery of OMG, Rocksteady, and anyone at Rockstar listening to these bozos. Drop that mockery into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching me, Hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.